always been known to Mr. Friend Zone.
Hey, so Anthony, I got your notes this morning. These are like 160 days worth of notes. The first one is, how does an entrepreneur get in a true romantic relationship? Okay, that's really interesting.
Whoa. I think that's a bit deep. For this one.
Hey, these are your notes.
Okay, all right, I'll roll it. How does an entrepreneur get into a relationship? Because I feel that a lot of people don't really understand how the mind of an entrepreneur works. And I'm not looking for someone to feel sorry for me. That's the worst thing in my life, is people feeling sorry for me. It's hard to get into a romantic relationship if you are an entrepreneur, because you are dedicated to certain things. And when you're in boots and all. So number one for me is my family and my kids. The reason I'm probably not married is because I was married to my business or my businesses for a long period of time. And I do know when to stop, I do know when to turn off. But as an entrepreneur, there's always something ticking at the back of your head. And when you do come home to your partner or to your loved one, to your wife, your fiance, whatever it may be, it's hard to commit. And then you're always thinking of things in the background, thinking of these new ideas or how you can improve things. So to be fair, you are not committing to your relationship, and that's probably been the issue in the past. I always thought my issue was I friend zone in 15 minutes. I've always been known to Mr. Friend Zone.
Are you the one who friend zones, or?
I've got feelings, you know. Yeah, it's because your mind's in other places and you're not focused on the relationship, you're not focused on committing. And, you know, for me, it's always been about kids, number one, and entrepreneurial, number two, or developing or building a business is always number two by a long shot. And relationships never really took that path of priority. But that's where I think we could do a little bit of something to bring some entrepreneurs into the room and bring in a counsellor or probably a therapist who can come and talk to us, and we can have a bit of a vulnerable session where we can talk openly, no hold barred, and just let go and talk about relationships, because we're always talking about these business ideas or how we're going to conquer the world. I want to be the biggest and the best auctioneer in the world, blah, 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 blah. If you look at some of the best entrepreneurs in the world, they've got their rock. They always talk about their rock. So whether it's I don't know what the numbers are, but say 2% of entrepreneurs find true love and they've got that rock, they are the guys that conquer the world. Not so much the guys that do solo and friend zone in 15 minutes. Anyway, hey, it's not always me that friend zones. I've got feelings, you know, sometimes I get pushed to the curb as well.
Can an entrepreneur actually commit to a relationship?